unto his brethren, and looked on their burdens, and what is it? He spied an Egyptian smiting an Hebrew, one of his brethren, and he looked this way and that way, and when he saw that there was no man, he slew the Egyptian and hid him in the sand.
So Moses, he committed murder because he seen the burdens on his people. Now, it don't tell you that he knew, but he knew that he knew he was an Israelite because he was with his mother. But it don't tell you how long that he was with his mother, but it tells you that his mom nursed him. She had him for 3 months. She put him in a river. The daughter of Pharaoh found him and brought him back to the mother. Moses and Moses' mother nursed him, and then she took him back as a son. So, more than likely it's probably a year old, but the Most High, is all about the spiritual thing. So the Most High put the spirit on him to recognize that he wasn't an Egyptian. His spirit, even, he's a spirit, recognized that he wasn't of that people because he just felt it in his heart. Which is your consciousness, man. Keep going on, man.
It says, and when he went out the second day, behold, 2 men of the Hebrews strove together. And he said to him that did the wrong, wherefore smittest thou thy fellow? And he said, who made thee a prince and a judge over us? And instead, how you say that? Intendest thou to kill me, as thou killedest the Egyptian? And Moses feared and said, surely this thing is known. Now when Pharaoh heard this thing, he sought to slay Moses. But Moses fled from the face of Pharaoh and dwelt in the land of Midian. And he sat down by a well.
Right, so like I was saying, so Moses, as soon as the Pharaoh heard that Moses killed an Egyptian, he was going after Moses. Moses fled already. But the movies have it, the cartoon version that his brother came back in and embraced him and all this and that.
Excuse me.
Like bullshit.
It says, now the priest of Midian had 7 daughters, and they came and drew water and filled the, what's that? Brought to water their father's flocks. And the shepherds came and drove them away, but Moses stood up and helped them, and watered their flock. And when they came to Reuel, their father, he said, how is it that ye are come as soon? It's like it says, and when they came to Reuel, their father, he said, how is it that ye are come so soon today? And they said, an Egyptian delivered us out of the hands of the shepherds, and also drew water enough for us, and watered the flocks. And he said unto his daughters, and where is he? Why is it that ye have left the man? Call him, that he may eat bread. And Moses was content to dwell with the man, and he gave Moses Zipporah, his daughter, and she bare him a son, and he called his name Gershom. And he said, I have been he said, I have been a stranger in a strange land. And it came to pass in process of time that the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel sighed by reason of the bondage, and they cried, and their cry came up unto Yahweh by reason of the bondage.
Right. That's what our people are pretty much doing right now, man, but they going under that fucking Christ. their Heavenly Father with their protests, you know, and all. Within like what the last 3 years, a black man been getting shot by the cops every fucking year. Then they just had another cop beating. They was beating the dog shit out of the dude, man. I think he was a Negro. He ran from him, he beat the dog shit out of him. So I'm talking about like kicking him all in his face.
I didn't see that.
All of that.
You seen it?
Like, yeah, they had it on the news, stomping him out like straight headshots right in his face with the boots on. I'm like, oh man, it's just that's the Most High judgment on that Jake. But at the same time, man, that's the Most High preparing war, that race wars, and preparing slaughter for Esau, man, and for 2/3. It's creeping up slowly, man. It's getting pushed out more. It's been going on, but it's getting pushed out more. That's the difference, because it's been going on, but now it's just getting pushed out more. Like everybody's actually seeing that the white men still hate us. They just hide it with their titles and their job titles. Oh, I'm a teacher. Oh, I'm a doctor. That don't mean shit. You still hate so-called Negroes. You just know that you need us to keep your money flowing.
Right.
You know, we all need each other for the process of goods, man. The world is like it's a big fucking corporation. All nations is corporations.
Everybody needs somebody for something.
Right. Nations was tribes of families. Now there's corporations, man. That's why you have a president. A president is a president of a corporation. USA Incorporated.
And that's how you know everybody needs somebody. That's why when these crackers fire somebody from a job, they don't give a fuck, nigga. They get rid of you and hire another motherfucker. They know somebody else will come in there and work twice as hard for that little bitty ass money, man.
Right.
Niggas, they want a motherfucker to move 1,000 miles to 750, man.
Right. Bullshit.
It says, and Yahweh heard their groaning, and Yahweh remembered his covenant with Abraham, with Isaac, and with Jacob. And Yahweh looked upon the children of Israel, and Yahweh had respect unto them. Now Moses kept the flock of how you say that? Jethro.
Right, he had respect unto them because they was crying out, man. They was crying out, and they was really, they was all on one accord pretty much, man. You know, our people not like that today. Even Israel that's out here pushing it not united.
Right.
You know, it's controversy within Israel.
Right, man. They wishing death upon other brothers.
Right.
All this crazy
brother
madness,
that's in the
man.
truth. Like, you're not
you know what I'm
supposed
saying?
to
The
do
Most High
shit
said,
like
pick
that.
your brother up, man. You're supposed to help. You're supposed to help your brother when he's down, man. These brothers, a lot of our brothers, man, they not doing that, man. They bashing us. They bashing other brothers, man. That's not what it is, man. But you know, if that's what they doing, that's what the Most High got them doing, man. And there's nothing nobody can do about it. But you know what I'm saying? For those who are out there doing the work, keep up the good work, man.
Keep up the faith, man.
Right.
You gotta keep this thing. It's a family. We ain't got that. It's not like it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers claiming to be Israel. So the ones that's out here pushing Israel, man, you know, keep your head up.
It says, now Moses kept the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian, and he led the flock to the backside of the desert, and came to the mountains of Yahweh, even to Horeb. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush. And he looked, and behold, the bush burnt with fire, and the bush was not consumed. And Moses said, I will now turn aside. And he said this great sight. And he see this great sight, why the bush is not burnt. And when the Lord saw that he turned aside to see, Yahweh called unto him out of the midst of the bush, and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, Here I am. And he said, Draw not nigh hither. Put off thy shoes from off thy feet, for the place whereon thou standest is holy ground. Moreover, he said, I am the God of thy father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. And Moses hid his face for he was afraid to look upon Yahweh. And the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt, and have heard their cry by reason of their taskmaster. For I know their sorrow, and I am come down to deliver them out of the hands of the Egyptians, and to bring them up out of the land unto a good land, and a large, unto the land flowing with milk and honey, unto the place of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites. Now therefore, behold.
Now stop right there. Now, right there, he said that he was going to get the lands of the Can't read those again?
It says, and I came down to deliver them out of the hands of the Egyptians, and to bring them up out of the land unto a good land, and a large, unto a land flowing with milk and honey, unto the place of the Canaanites, the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites. Now therefore, behold.
And how we was going to take those lands? He was going to take them by invading them.
By force.
Right, by force, by taking them over. And utterly destroying everyone in those lands. That's what we were supposed to do, but we didn't do that.
Right.
That's why the Most High made them thorn in our side. But what we're supposed to do is take over that land and invade their land and take it over. Which is what? What they would consider terrorism. So, the Most High chosen people in this day and age would have been terrorists. Just like, we will be considered, we should be, because,
we are really considered terrorists,
right,
man.
We
on that list, believe it, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When like that movie they had, where they was coming in taking people, you know what I'm saying, for future shit they might do. That's basically what they're gonna be doing, man, when this shit happen, man. When that tip and when all this riots and shit break out, that's what they're gonna be doing. They coming for all the people who they think gonna give them the biggest problems, man, and trying to get them out the way. And especially us, man, because they know what we bringing. We bringing straight Yahweh Bash and Yahweh Shai, and that's the most powerful thing you can bring. Niggas can't deal with that.
This is Deuteronomy 7 and 7. Yahweh did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. But because Yahweh loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he has sworn on your fathers, have Yahweh brought you out of the mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondage, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. And we still in the house of bondage today, man. This is our house of bondage. We never went back home.
Right.
Wherever home is to you so-called African American niggas, which I want to call yourself, y'all still not home. You niggas is in a foreign land. Thus says the curses of the Israelites.
And right here, that goes right here where it says, where Moses says, I have been a stranger in a strange land. Like right here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We strangers here. They don't like us here. They know that, you know what I'm saying, that this is they know they in rulership right now. You know what I'm saying? Esau. You know what I'm saying? And we strangers here. This is not our land. We don't know this place, man. You know what I'm saying? We was forced to come over here, man. And when the Most High come back, man, we're gonna get our turn. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing when you think about it, man. Because I grew up always thinking they got away with that, man. That they wasn't ever going to have to pay for that shit. I really did, man. And then, the Most High opened my eyes through my brothers, him and my other brothers, man. And revealed that to me, man. That put a big smile on my face, man. Because I always felt like, man, they should have to pay for that, man. There's no way somebody could do that to somebody and not get no type of, I'm saying, repayment on that. The Most High